will you have my fish babies?
That might be the worst thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
Hello and welcome to the Says Who podcast with Kat and Tip.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm alright, thank you.
Good.
I am, apologies to anyone listening, I do have a bit of a cold, so if
Just
I sound...
off.
Apologies to anyone listening. Yeah, I got a bit of a sniffle, so if I sound a bit nasally, I apologise.
That is why.
But otherwise, I'm all good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm doing well. I just made us 2 really good cups of tea.
They are very good.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Thanks.
Big fan.
Of just me.
Of your tea making specifically, you're yet to win me over in other areas.
In every other aspect.
Yeah. But the tea, can't fault you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, there's a cat that has climbed onto the desk. An actual
feline,
not just my co-host.
Cat is just coming at me from over the desk.
Yeah, we dropped. So the last episode was the Heaven Sent episode, and I made a couple of shorts.
Yeah.
And reels or TikToks or whatever.
Yeah.
They did pretty well.
Yeah, you all loved them.
Oh, well, slash are doing.
Yeah, they're still going. But it's Heaven Sent, so come on.
Yeah. So thanks very much for anyone that
participated in getting those going.
And if you're new here, if you've joined from that, hello. I don't usually sound like this.
He sounds a lot better than he usually does.
Yeah, I usually sound so much worse.
Yeah. Well,
this week we're talking craziest Doctor Who fan theories.
Yeah.
We're going to be looking at the great and the interesting.
Okay.
But before we get into any of that business, we've got a little bit of news, if you don't mind.
We do. We have some news.
Yeah, we've got a couple of bits of news.
What's our news?
I always forget to say this. Time codes, timestamps in the description if you want to jump around or if you want to skip the news, get straight to the topic, or if you want to
straight to the good bit.
You want a specific little bit of news. You're like, oh, I really wonder what they think about that. There'll be a timestamp for it.
Timestamp down below.
Unless we're not talking about it, in which case there won't be a timestamp for it because we've not spoken about it. Because it was irrelevant.
Or we just didn't know about it.
Or we forgot.
Or that, yeah.
And by we, I mean me, because I'm the one that compiles it. So, this week in the news, the war between the land and the sea.
New trailer.
Yeah, what did you make of that?
I'm really excited for it.
I quite liked it.
After hearing the first lot of reviews come through, and people saying it feels like Children of Earth, that mixed with what I've seen already, I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
Do you know, can I say one thing that I do fear a little bit?
Go on.
I fear that all the unit stuff and all like the kind of pollution themes and things like that, all of the kind of topical stuff are going to be really strong. I'm scared the Sea Devils are going to be a bit...
Right, so you think it's going to focus maybe more on the...
No, I'm saying I'm scared all the good bits are going to be unit and the topics, and the Sea Devils are going to fall a bit flat. Because okay. I've seen, like, from what I've seen, I'm really excited and enjoy it. But, like, when I'm watching the Sea Devil stuff, I'm like, okay.
But is it not all sort of tied into...
Yeah, I'm not saying that, like, I just fear that it's going to be really good, but the Sea Devils aren't going to be the best bit about it.
Right, okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fear that in my retrospect, I'll be like, yeah, like, it was a really, really good spin-off. Sea Devils one, amazing. But it was a really good spin-off. But that's just my preconceived...
Yeah, I guess we'll see when we get there.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm like locked in and ready. Forgot it's next week.
Yeah.
Well, no, at the time of recording, it'll be this week.
This Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is it on a Sunday?
Yeah, when this goes out.
No, I know. When this goes out?
No, when so this episode this pod episode
is on the Wednesday.
Will go out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then it will be.
So it's on a Sunday.
The following Sunday, yeah.
Next Sunday.
The Says Who podcast, episode 33.
Yes.
That goes out on Wednesday, the 3rd of December.
Okay.
Episode 1 and 2 of The War Between the Land and the Sea.
Yeah.
Comes out Sunday, the 7th of December.
Right. I thought it was a Saturday, so that's
No.
where my confusion was lie.
Yeah.
Lied. That's where...
That's why you were confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be this Sunday.
I didn't realise it was a Sunday, so that's really fun.
Mhm.
I'd have tuned in on Saturday, and to my surprise, where's the water in the land in the sea?
Obviously, we might have had some more news in the interim.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think it might be just maybe
There'll be
a couple of
little video lead
mini
ups,
TV spots or something, just to do the last sort of week promo, maybe.
Can you remember? It was 13th Doctor and Flux, wasn't it? When they did all the interruptions.
Oh, like the ident interruptions.
Can you remember them?
Yeah, they did them with the 60th as well.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, I really don't like David Tennant's smirk here.
Oh my god, can you remember that?
Yeah,
I remember that.
Evil smirk.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I was like, oh my god, is he a baddie? And
oh my god, is he a baddie?
But just not in the way you'd expect. Let's move on.
Yeah, so I was quite surprised at there was more of a comic element to it. There's more sort of humour in it than I was expecting.
Is it?
That bit in the trailer where it's like Gugu Mbatha-Raw comes out and it's like, we'll speak with him.
And he's like, what?
What? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't think you'd get that in Torchwood Children of Earth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's not I'm not saying that as a criticism.
Yeah.
I just mean, I think I was expecting very sort of po-faced, serious,
dark.
You know.
Yeah.
And
serious.
obviously Children of Earth has, in its sort of earlier episodes, there's some, well, throughout really, there's some little jokes and stuff.
Kind of needs to uplift it a little bit though, doesn't it?
Yeah. But generally,
yeah,
it's very serious and very sort of, you know. Yeah, so I'm intrigued to see where it goes, sort of tonally, really.
I'm excited for this one. I'm ready.
Yeah, I am getting more.
The more you see, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this looks like it's gonna slap. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, let's see with this actually. If you'd asked me even about a month or two ago, I'd have been like, yeah, I mean, I'll watch it, but
yeah, but you're boring.
Sure. Yeah, but I'm a bit more intrigued. Yeah.
I'm going to review it, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
We can argue about it.
I'm sure we will. So obviously they had the screenings in London and Cardiff last week, which seemed to get a generally positive reaction,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Which bodes well, you know. Yeah. We also got the episode titles and synopses for...
I haven't heard the episode titles.
Live reaction. Here we go. I've got them written down here.
I saw that they had released them, so I was like, okay, I'll come back to that, and then you just reminded me.
Well, so it's only the first 4 that they've released.
Okay. Is it 6 episodes?
5.
5 episodes. Oh. Why haven't they released the 5th one?
I should say, like, if you don't want to hear...
Spoilers.
Yeah. Just skip to the end of this War Between section to the next little bit of news. So, episode 1, Homo Aqua.
Oh, fair.
An ordinary man finds himself caught in the conflict between land and sea as the Thames reveals some terrifying secrets.
Fun.
Episode 2, Plastic Apocalypse.
Okay.
I hate that title.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's really janky.
Oh, do you?
That's the only one. The rest, I'm like, yeah, sound.
Plastic Apocalypse?
Yeah. I hate it.
Why? It doesn't sound janky.
It sounds really goofy to me.
Plastic Apocalypse?
No, it sounds goofy. Like...
It's the Plastic Apocalypse.
Yeah, exactly that.
It is an auton.
It's given like fan film, but made by like 10-year-olds. No disrespect to any 10-year-olds making fan films, but like it sounds like the sort of title that I'd make if I were writing a story in school.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a title.
It's a title. I'm not saying the episode's going to be bad. I just read that and went, oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Right, okay.
Anyway.
Go on.
Barclay becomes humanity's ambassador when the mysterious Salt emerges from the tank. But his family's life is torn apart when Salt wreaks revenge upon all mankind.
Ooh.
There you go. Episode 3 is called The Deep.
Okay.
Yeah. Barclay makes a terrifying descent into the world of Homo Aqua, Back on the land, Kate stands alone as Downing Street conspires with the army to change the course of the war.
Oh, that's going to be a dark one, isn't it? That's going to be a good one.
And then finally, episode 4, The Witch of the Waterfall.
Oh, that slaps.
I read that and went,
hard.
That's a kind of interesting title.
That's nice.
Barclay and Salt go on the run in a war-torn London as Unit reels from disaster, but when Tide threatens the land and Gunsberg advances his plans, the Severance plans demand blood. Again, lots of references there to stuff. We ain't got a clue what...
No.
Tide is capitalised, by the way, so I assume that's a sea devil called Tide.
I'm not going to get myself excited. But you know who that could be?
No.
Sea devils.
Yep.
And then there's a capitalised the Tide on the side. What if some big sea devil mystical creature? The marker.
Oh, for fuck's sake. If they put the marker in this...
The marker confirmed?
If they put the marker in this, any comparisons to... Yeah, it's like Torchwood Children of Earth. It's like... instantly out the window.
They'll obviously... Okay, people have only seen the first 2 episodes or whatever. Or is it the first episode? So...
First 2, I think they showed.
Yeah, so... The marker can still come. They're not gonna have the original classic marker costume, are they? They're gonna make some really... Unless they do, and if they do, I support it.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. No, my feeling on that is that Tide is like the sea devil leader. Sorry, the Homo Aqua leader.
Yeah.
I'm not racist.
Marker.
So
okay.
And then the Severance plans being like, I don't know, some kind of scheme from one side to be like, no, this is our planet.
Yeah.
But yeah, sounds interesting.
I think at the time that it's coming as well, I'm pretty excited to see what direction it goes in and what conflicts arise, specifically with Unit and the government as well. I'm very excited with it.
Yeah, let's see where it goes.
I'm intrigued, yeah.
Yeah. Next little bit of news.
Yeah.
Russell hasn't started writing the Christmas special yet, which,
Fine.
When he was asked if he had, he said, not at the moment because I'm busy on the war between the land and the sea. I'm also shooting a show in Manchester, which I think is the channel, is it Channel 4?
Yeah.
Tiptoe. I think Alan Cummings in it, and yeah.
He posted about it on his Instagram when he was writing it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting a show in Manchester, so next year my plate clears and we'll get to work on that.
I was going to say, it's if he starts writing it in the year, at the beginning of the year when his schedule's clearer, that checks.
Because realistically...
They film in like July and whatever, don't they? And then have it out for Christmas.
Usually, but also, I was looking into when the previous Christmas specials have all...
Wasn't it The Husbands of the Song
production.
that was written in August?
There were, yeah, so there's a few that, like, I think maybe The Doctor, the Wind in the Wardrobe was still...
Bad? Oh, sorry, what did you say?
I think we're still doing some filming into, like, mid-November.
Yeah, that tracks.
But, you know, so, like...
Yeah.
Obviously, in the sort of RTD1 era... They'd film in July, which is why The Runaway Bride is like, oh yeah,
summer.
It's Christmas Eve, and it's like blaring sunshine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like realistically,
it's fine. Calm down, guys.
Even if he didn't start till spring, like you know.
Also, I'm glad he's not writing it now. Let him cook.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know? Let him simmer and think about it before he starts writing it.
The interviewer asked, have you got ideas percolating then? And he said, oh, I know exactly what happens in it, don't worry about that.
Oh, fair enough. He's already got it. He's already got it.
He's got it planned, he just hasn't sat down to write it, yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's...
I'm so excited for next year, man. Actually, I'm so excited.
I guess that's a bit of sort of non-news, really, because it's not really anything that we...
No, but it's something to get excited about, isn't it?
Didn't already know. Also,
and that explains why Billy's still got ginger hair. Well, dyed her hair ginger again. Because when her birthday photos came out, I was like, oh my gosh, she's ginger again. Oh no, they filled her hair and now she's ginger. I was like, this isn't good. This isn't good. How is she going to film? And then I realised, hey, guess what? It's November, and do you know what bleach is?
I have lost count of the amount of times you have spoken about Billie Piper's hair colour on this podcast.
I just don't want her in a wig. That wig.
Yeah, fair.
Was awful.
I mean, I'd say the more glaring problem with that is that she's rotoscoped onto Shooty Gatler's frame.
Yeah,
fair. But
what are you to do when you record in a London booth? Like 2 months before.
Booth might be generous.
Yeah. Bedroom.
Yeah, Billy, have you got a cupboard in your house? I'm
gonna post you a green screen.
But yeah, something I did find from that though is, so I know we'd sort of spoken earlier about like if Russell would be doing any more after the special.
Yeah.
I know that's what Russell is, and he's a bit of a publicity machine and all of that. But he seemed quite enthused.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like in that sort of interim between season 2 coming out and it being like, oh, is there going to be a season 3? He was sort of a bit like, oh, it's out of our hands. Like, we'll wait and see. I'd love to, but like. Whereas here, and maybe it's because we know that there is going to be something else, whether it is just that special or if it's. But I get the feeling that he maybe would want to.
The best possible outcome that we could have from now till next year is them find something, money somewhere, regardless of how much it is.
Yeah.
Or
the rob a bank.
Yeah, so that series 3 can be commissioned.
Yeah.
So that the Christmas special isn't him trying to tie up 1,000,000 loose ends, if he even can be asked to do that.
1,000,000?
Yeah.
You missed the film.
Yeah, him tying up his loose ends for series 2 in the Christmas special and saying goodbye and for whatever the Christmas special is going to be, and just being able for us to have a nice relaxed Christmas special with some timey-wimey goings on, and then series 3 leads into whatever he was going to.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that we don't have
so
like a bombarded like 50 minutes.
Yeah, and I think even in the immediate stuff, like just the Billy plotline.
Yeah. That needs to be a focal element of the Christmas special.
Of course, yeah. And I think it obviously will be, but I think even that in itself is probably quite a lot to wrap up.
Yeah.
Just in one special.
Yeah.
So whatever that turns out to be.
Yeah.
But
so that would be the best bet, is so that we can have a Christmas special and then they start series 3 and they either completely ignore the Disney era and produce something better, or they carry on going and hopefully it's better anyway.
Well, there's been a leak. And when I say leak, it's not like a narrative, like in-universe leak. For anyone that's like, no, I don't want to hear any spoilers. It's not that. So a German TV and film news website,
right?
kino.de. They did a post about how HBO Max is launching in Germany in the new year in January.
Right.
And has a list of properties that have high probability of being on there. One of which
is Doctor Who.
Interesting. Along with like the Wizard one.
I refuse.
Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings,
yeah.
Dune, Last of Us, bloody Friends, like
right.
Obviously that could just be a mistake because it has previously been on HBO Max.
Right.
They took it off in, let me check, I wrote it down. So it was removed at the end of July last year. This year, rather.
Okay.
So currently, my understanding is that currently it's not available, like series 1 to 13 of New Who isn't available anywhere to stream, like on any streaming platforms outside of the UK. Because obviously we've got it on iPlayer.
Oh. Because it used to be on BritBox. No, that was Classic.
Yeah. I think Classic is still on BritBox.
Right.
Which I think still exists.
Because it's linked with ITV now, isn't it?
Yeah, but
somehow.
I think outside of the UK, BritBox still exists as its own thing. Like, I think you can get it as, you can get it as like an Amazon Prime add-on kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
From what I could see, it's on Amazon Prime and it's on Apple TV, but to rent or buy. It's not on as like streaming if you pay for the subscription service. So yeah, HBO Max housed it all through the Whittaker era. Okay. So I think it was on Netflix before that, and then their contract ran out. HBO bought it.
Doctor Who's on Netflix?
In the States, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, did I watch Doctor Who on Netflix before?
No. To be fair, I think it was on Netflix for a bit. Over here.
Yeah. I feel like...
Yeah, it was.
In like another universe, that's something that I remember.
Or about 5 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So basically what people are saying is, if this were to be accurate and Doctor Who does come back on there, like the back catalogue of stuff, could this potentially mean that they're in talks for going forward to do a co-production kind of deal?
Interesting.
Because HBO and the BBC have quite a good relationship in terms of partnering on things. Right. HBO and Bad Wolf have got a series that they're co-producers on.
Interesting.
Basically, cool. I don't know. But if so, that'd be cool. Yeah. And I think it'd be nice, even if it's not a future thing and it is just that back catalogue is on a streaming service.
That's still helpful for a load of people who internationally that want to watch it.
Yeah, because unless you've got the physical releases,
yeah,
there's no legal way for you to watch.
Yeah, Doctor Who.
Almost 200 episodes of that series.
That's insane.
Have you seen these AI leaked photos?
Have I seen these AI leaked bloody photos?
Well, I thought I'd put it in just because we didn't I hadn't seen them by the time we did last week, so I know they've been doing the rounds for a little bit.
It's scary.
You know what it is? It's a good fake.
There were a couple of things that... Sorry, I just ate a chocolate. There were a few things that gave it away for me. Billie Piper had the wrong eyebrows. Her eyebrows were closer to her Series 4 eyebrows than they are now, because she plucks them even thinner than she did in Series 1. They were the complete wrong eyebrows.
You know a lot about Billie Piper's, sort of hair and makeup routine.
So around 2013 is when I used to try and pluck my Bad Wolf brows, which were Billie Piper's. At that time, she had big fluffy eyebrows.
Yeah.
So then I was growing them out and doing my big fluffy brows, because I like Billie Piper's big fluffy brows. And then when she started plucking and tweezing them, and then they got super thin, and I got really sad about it, because I loved her fluffy eyebrows, that's...
Sorry, I'm just wondering about how much of this is actually going to make it in, given that 99% male demographic that we've got.
Okay, censoring women to appease the male viewership of our podcast.
Okay, I'll leave it in. Drop us a comment below what you thought of...
Well, no one's going to care, are they?
That was why I was taking it out. I might have to leave it in now, just for that. Just for that.
So, her eyebrows were wrong.
Yeah.
Also, weren't there film canisters in the shot?
Probably, I don't know.
There was two different versions of the boom mic. One of the producers or whoever was holding a script, and he had two thumbs. It was the wrong Paul McGann. He doesn't even look like that. There was a weird crossover of his costume as well. The TARDIS was a mix of between TARDISes too. It was just...
Yeah.
There were a lot of little mistakes in there.
I mean, yeah. I thought I'd mention it just because...
Oh, is that... You don't have anything to say?
Not really.
Oh, you just wanted to bring it up.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah,
anyway,
I did.
We also had Doctor Who Day last week. The TARDIS was up at Stonehenge for some reason.
I didn't even know about that.
They did some quest things on the website. I think, those interactive unit, Black Archive, yeah, it seemed cool. And then it turned up at Stonehenge, and they put the prop up, and people went and took photos with it.
That's cool.
They also they dropped the season 2 scripts on BBC Writers' Room.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
As soon as I saw that post, I went, "Oh, they're not dropping the reality war."
Yeah.
I was like, maybe it'll be selected season 2 scripts.
Wow. Yeah.
But then they did drop the reality war. But it's just got some interesting omissions. And I have a feeling that perhaps the date on the script...
I didn't want to say anything.
Maybe isn't entirely reflective of... But it's a lot later than it says it is, basically.
Right, okay.
But I don't begrudge them that. They've kind of got to run with this story now that everything was fine, and it was always the plan. I don't know what you mean.
He was just really tired.
Yeah, bad
Don't
news.
you think he looks tired?
Yeah, and then I think they did some stuff on the Doctor Who podcast with
Series 10 soundtrack.
Crystal D. Yep, that's next on my list. We got the track listings. That's coming out when?
The 12th of the 12th. Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we got the track listings.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm very much looking forward to it also.
Are you really? As someone that doesn't really, music isn't your sort of...
No, but,
area of interest with.
I'll get the CD.
Yeah? Put it on.
Maybe.
I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Interesting. And lastly for the news, speaking of banging music,
go on.
Peter Capaldi's going on tour.
He is.
He's going on tour next year.
I wish I wasn't afraid of gigs because I would go, but I can't do it.
No,
so I'll watch all the videos that people put up.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going.
Please go.
I'm thinking of going.
Send me some videos because I'll be too scared to go.
I would, yeah, because I genuinely really like his music.
Yeah.
So that's February to March next year.
Buzzing. Good for him, man.
Yeah, man.
He's so cool.
I
love him. He's so cool.
So cool.
We also have a bit of fan news, don't we?
A little bit of fan news.
Doctor Who fan news.
Yeah. So recently, the 77 Years Productions team.
Yeah.
Have released their new fan audio series.
Yes, Red Twilight.
Doctor Who Red Twilight.
Yeah.
Starring friend of the pod.
Yeah.
Jack Alexander. As
the Doctor.
The Doctor. So yeah, big congrats to the team working on that. All the producers and actors and writers and the composers and all of that. It's really really cool. If you're craving some new original Doctor Who in the run up before we get War Between, and definitely before we get the Christmas special next year. Check it out if you like your fan audios.
Absolutely, big shout out to them.
Give it a little whirl. Yeah. But without further ado,
let's get into today's topic. So I'm going into this completely blind. Tip thought it would be very funny if I knew nothing about what in the hell we're doing today.
Yes. So what we are doing today, I have scoured the internet, as well as asking some of your lovely followers for suggestions on the craziest Doctor Who fan theories.
Mm-hmm.
So these are predominantly New Who.
Yeah.
And also, I know for a fact that, you've spoken a lot of times about the fact of how out of the loop you were with even
anything, to be honest.
Yeah, like things that were actually happening in the show.
Yeah.
So I feel very confident that you won't know any of these.
I pretty much only know one fan theory, which I won't say yet, just in case you bring it up. But there's probably only one fan theory that I actually know, and then I'm pretty confident that whatever you're about to say to me, I will have no idea.
And I thought that would be funny.
Yeah.
So this is going to be maybe an hour of Kat crashing out over some batshit Doctor Who theories. So, first off, and this is the one that came to mind immediately when I thought, oh, this would be fun.
This one might be the one that I know then. Possibly.
It is one of the ones that Nick suggested, which I think is the one Twitter comment that you saw before.
Before muting it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't actually remember what that one is.
Well, he had two on there, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Both are in here, but...
And I can't remember either of them, so...
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm just excited for live reactions.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Rory is the master.
That's the one I was going to say. Yeah, that's the one that I knew already.
Okay, like prior to...
The pod.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I think I tweeted about it when I first started Doctor Who Twitter.
Okay, cool.
So that's the one fan theory that I know.
So we're just going to go through each of these and discuss, I guess, a little bit.
Rory Master, could you imagine?
Think about how likely / how fun / how much you love or hate whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right? So the theory is that Rory Williams, companion of the 11th Doctor and husband of Amy Pond, is actually the Doctor's best Time Lord frenemy.
Incredible.
You can hire me to write for your
Yeah.
listicle websites if you wish. The evidence is as follows.
Oh my god, we got bloody evidence as well.
Yeah, I've done my research.
I can't wait. Go on, give me it.
His daughter, River, is half Time Lord.
Yeah, but that's because they
Yep, but...
in the TARDIS.
They shushed in the TARDIS, yeah.
They did, yeah.
In Let's Kill Hitler, when Melody regenerates...
My favourite episode.
He clutches his head and says there's a banging inside it. Yeah. And this is the first time that we see him exposed to raw Time Lord energy. Has that awoken?
That's hilarious.
Has that awoken the drumming inside his head?
That's hilarious. And then he pulls out... can you not remember that scene when he pulls out a fob watch?
He shows no surprise to the TARDIS being bigger on the inside.
But he's just done with it, isn't he? From the start, Rory's just done.
Yeah. I love immediately how you're like, no. Just no. Because, to be fair, this is nowhere near the furthest reaching. I've started with this one for a reason.
Yeah.
He's died over and over again, but has repeatedly come back, just like the Master.
That's fair.
And he lived for over 2 centuries protecting Amy.
He was an Auton, though.
He was. Yes, but in which story did the Master first appear?
Terror of the Autons?
Yep. Interesting. Coincidence?
I think not.
Okay, so I reckon we give each of these like a ranking, like a score out of 10.
You know, I like that.
How much you do or don't like the theory.
Okay.
What's the... We won't just do like...
Oh, well, I'll
stars,
just...
a
No,
star
I'll
rating,
just...
or...
I'll link it to whatever the theory's about.
Like, so... Okay, yeah.
We'll go from
okay,
there.
cool.
Yeah.
What's your ranking for this?
Okay.
For Rory as the Master?
So is this how likely it would be,
No,
or
how much you enjoy it.
The thought of... Right, so everyone predicted anyway, because it was bloody obvious, that the Doctor and River Song are married, right?
Mm.
So that wasn't really the twist. The twist was that it's Melody being River.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Imagine if that wasn't the reveal, and the reveal was, in fact, that Rory's the Master. That would be absolutely insane.
That's some soap opera
Do you know what I'm saying?
twist, isn't it?
How
Your mortal enemy, and you're shagging his daughter.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. How much do I enjoy that?
And you also got off with his missus.
Multiple times. I like that theory. 8 tally marks of the silence.
What? There's so much to unpack there. The silence weren't mentioned.
Yeah, but that's series 6, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's nothing really to do with Rory or the Master.
No, but it's...
And also the sentence itself. I like that theory, 8 tally marks of the silence.
Yeah. Just on the body.
Yeah, just grammatically incorrect.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'll pick a different one.
No. Stick with that. Stick with that. I like it. Is it going to be tally marks of the silence for each one, or are we changing it up?
No, we're changing it up.
Of course. Are they going to be? Are any of them going to be linked?
Well,
what we're talking about?
In my brain, that links.
No.
Okay, no.
Wow, this was exactly what I was hoping for.
Okay, I changed my answer. Okay, fine. I'll do it. 8 aliens around the Pandorica.
What?
Out of 10. I don't know if I'm getting it right.
What's that got to do with anything?
Rory being an Auton, waiting around the Pandorica for Amy in there.
And?
I don't understand what you want from me.
This was your idea. I thought you were going to be like, Rory is the Master. No, I give that 8 drum beats out of 10 or something. Something linked to that idea, maybe. Rather than something that just one of the characters was present for.
Well, you let me cook.
Yeah, you cook away.
These are my links, and you're going to have to deal with it.
Lovely. I hope everyone can appreciate what I have to sort of deal with on a sort of...
Ouch.
No, the logical leaps I have to make to catch up with where you're at.
I'm sorry, I'm just so much of a die-hard fan.
Right. Okay. This is one you've probably heard before.
Probably not.
But, no, I reckon. So, the Doctor has adventures before coming back for Rose.
Yeah, that pisses me off.
Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page. So,
it doesn't make sense.
The theory for anyone that...
Is it a fan theory of Big Finish? Is it Big Finish that have actually done adventures before Rose?
Well, they've done it before Rose, but this is specifically...
Like, directly before?
Well, no.
Okay, I'll let you talk.
Okay, so I don't know if you are referring to...
The same thing. Okay, read.
Yeah. So, at the end of Rose, when the Doctor invites Rose to join him on the TARDIS, she first declines and he takes off.
Oh.
Seconds later, he comes back mentioning that his machine can also travel in time, where she decides to take him up on his offer.
And people...
However, from the Doctor's perspective, this has been a lot longer than it has for Rose.
Yeah.
Having been off on a whole host of adventures and then returning to take Rose with him.
Okay, I thought you meant pre-Rose, as in...
No.
Between War Doctor and...
That in itself, I kind of just like...
They're going to shove stories in there because they can. That kind
yeah,
of thing.
and you know, if you can't get... So, like, the Big Finish stuff, in my head...
I see you...
In my head, you fulfill my fantasy in my head. My head. My head. You know what I really find... But that song in particular,
yeah.
The bit after the first chorus, there's a massive tangent. The bit after the first chorus, there's some really heavy breathing from Jason Derulo there.
Jason Derulo.
It does that. So it's just got that guitar. Yeah, but it's he's going over the top of like ding 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 ding. I would play it, but I don't want to get copyright.
Okay, right. That was weird.
Yeah, that might not make it in.
That won't make it in.
You're welcome. In my head, the Big Finish stuff. I know that people will be like, no, I need this to fit into a timeline and a canon and whatever.
Me.
Yeah. It don't really matter to me.
Yeah.
Like, Nine can have adventures off on his own. Realistically, when I'm thinking of that character arc,
you're thinking of the weight of it, and if he's already gone on a load of adventures and is changed somewhat between the Time War and him seeing Rose for the first time, then Series 1 doesn't hold that emotional weight and character drama between them.
Well, let me give you the evidence for the theory.
Well, that stands for both pre going to see Rose and the pit stop between...
The in-between, yeah.
Yeah, the in-between, yeah. Which is what we're talking about, so let's focus on
that. That is, yeah. So the evidence. The scene in Rose where the Doctor notices reflection commented on his ears implies that this is the first time that this incarnation has seen his face.
Exactly.
Suggesting that this is very early days for the Ninth Doctor. Mm-hmm. As in, if he were to have had these adventures, like all the Big Finish stuff in the extended universe...
He just hasn't looked in a mirror.
Then he's either not looked in a mirror for God knows how long, or they have taken place after this.
Right,
because
in
it's
there,
like
yeah.
It kind of implies that this is sort of new.
Okay. Okay.
There are a whole host of expanded universe stories that fans have tried to place in the character's timeline, such as his solo Big Finish adventures.
Yeah.
Plus his appearances throughout Earth history that Clive shows to Rose. So the JFK assassination.
It would have to. Yeah, it would have to.
The Krakatoa.
Yeah.
So it would seem unlikely that the Doctor would have lived for so long to have all these adventures prior to meeting Rose, but only now is seeing his face for the first time.
Yeah.
Also, there is a novel by Charlie Higson called The Beast of Babylon.
Yeah.
Which explicitly acknowledges this theory.
Okay.
And has a character in the novel tell the Doctor to go back to Rose and invite her on board again.
No. No.
I knew you were going to hate this.
No. No.
Yeah.
Because the whole point of that whole entire sequence is to convince Rose to get in the TARDIS. And show... Not convince, but be like, oh, okay, no, yeah, you look after Mickey. Oh, it also travels in time. Then she's like, yeah, no, see you later. I'm off with the Doc. So if someone... So, like, that's why he's like, okay. And then he does the long stare and then Rose is just kind of standing there with like heaps of regret already, and Mickey clinging onto her leg. And if he's then just going to be like, oh, okay, and then just goes off, does other things, and then some alien dude's like, nah, you should absolutely go back for her. That muddies what the actual intention of that whole scene is.
Yeah, I get why people.
No.
Like,
before you said that one, that pissed me off. I was on board with it because it would make sense, but it depends if it's kind of like, do you know? Okay, how I could justify it in my head for that specific reason. If the Doctor, okay, he wouldn't know. Oh my god. Okay, so the Doctor. Okay, so it.
I think I've broken it already. This is only the second one. No. This one's pretty straightforward as well. This is.
I could understand him going on adventures in the interim between those points to set up the people drawing pictures of him and photographing him and stuff for Clive to then find, to create this circle of investigating the Doctor for Rose to get interested, for that setup for them to meet, to then go. Yeah. That I could see and justify and be like, okay, you could have those adventures there specifically for that moment. I could understand Big Finish using that gap, because whenever you want to write a story or have stories be told, you look for the little gaps where you're like, an adventure could go here. Yeah, sure, we can do that. So, okay, yeah, Big Finish, we can do that. But that alien telling the Doctor to go back for Rose defeats the whole purpose of that scene there, and that's... I don't like...
It feels more like... continuity, like patching up, like trying to iron out the creases.
Yeah, but there was no crease there to start off with.
Yeah, like I don't think
that was just unnecessary. I'm sure the story's great, but you don't need that line.
I get it, and I get why people like it, because it means it's like a timey-wimey, whatever. Personally, I don't really subscribe to it.
Yeah.
I also think, it is maybe a little bit weird that he sort of looks in the mirror and reacts like it's the first time he's seen his face. But also... That's
kind of plausible, because it's not exactly a mirror in the TARDIS.
Well, there's in the Day of the Doctor novelisation, Moffat wrote a little reference to it, saying that as soon as he regenerated, he went around the TARDIS and smashed every mirror because he couldn't bear to look at himself.
I like that.
After the...
That's
which
nice.
Is a very Moffat-y little...
it is,
you know, but I quite like that. The other thing is that, you know, it's probably early-ish days for him. But I don't think it's like...
Well, it's not... He hasn't just blown up Gallifrey and he's rocked up in Rose's flat.
Yeah, because, like, you know, he's messing about with card tricks and... Oh, that won't last. He's getting she's an alien.
Yeah.
And all of this. Yeah, like, I know he's obviously still
fresh.
Very... It's fresh, but, like, it's not just happened an hour ago. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I think that he's had adventures before meeting Rose. Not necessarily adventures, but he's gone and done stuff.
Yeah.
And also, like, you know, when people are like, oh, well, because you can't have any solo Ninth Doctor adventures whilst he knows Rose, it's got to be before and whatever. He could just have dropped her at home.
Yeah.
The most recent Big Finish Ninth Doctor and Rose story makes a point of taking place after Father's Day.
Yeah.
The Doctor's kind of like not living with Rose and Jackie, but like he's stuck around for a bit and taken her home because it's weaved in that she needed to go back and take a bit of a break. There's no real reason that it's got to be like, no, as soon as they leave in Father's Day, they go straight to World War II London. Like, they could
do whatever they want.
Stop off or whatever, and he's like, you know, I'll come and get you, or do you know what I mean? Like, there's no real reason, and also the stuff there with the JFK and the Krakatoa and whatever. It's all right. I've just got to go and sort something out.
I was going to say, I actually probably should sort that out. Yeah.
Yeah, or just like,
no,
it's all right. I'm just going to nip down. I need to grab this tool, and he escapes because he didn't want Jackie's cottage pie or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your scoring for that?
Is this how much I want it to be true?
Just how much you like it.
Well, I don't really like it, so...
Cool.
3 out of 10 anti-plastics?
3 anti-plastics out of 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. See? Linked.
Thank you.
Linked.
And so was... So don't get me on that level again, because I've just come down.
Strap in. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Weeping angels are punished Time Lords.
See, I like this one.
Okay. Well, let me give you the theory, and I'll give you some evidence.
Yeah, I do like this one.
The theory reads that weeping angels are disgraced Time Lords turned into stone creatures as a form of punishment.
Yeah.
The evidence. Both races have strong links to the concepts of time and time travel, obviously.
Please say there's an end of time.
In the end of time, Rassilon declares that 2 Time Lords will stand as monument to their shame, like the weeping angels of old.
There we go.
The woman, in the end of time, is shown to be covering her eyes with her hands, like the angels, and frequently disappears when characters aren't looking.
Yeah.
When trying to achieve immortality in the 5 Doctors, Barusa is turned to stone.
Yeah.
Village of the Angels shows the Doctor transforming into an angel.
Yeah.
And the same story reveals that a group of angels were working under the Time Lord Agency division, proving a relationship between the 2 races.
Yeah.
And in Hellbent, a weeping angel can be seen trapped in the cloisters on Gallifrey. What do we think of this?
Yeah, I fully subscribe to this fun theory.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I was writing my Weeping Angel story, I was trying to figure out a way in how... You know how I like to go off track?
Yep, I believe you're about to do it now.
Yeah.
No, go on. I was being facetious.
Yes, after I had already pinned down exactly what I wanted to do with my story, I then decided to hate it and started letting my mind wander. And I wanted to see how I could do a twist where we figure out the Weeping Angel is in some, not relation, but the Doctor who is up against this Weeping Angel, there's some sort of a relationship there or some sort of something. I binned it very quickly because I didn't want to write that. However, I was like, because I do like the idea of a Weeping Angel being in some form linked to Time Lords. So yeah, I'm fully on board with this. I really enjoy it. Not necessarily every Weeping Angel, maybe, but I do like it. I think it's a nice little fan theory.
I can appreciate it. I don't subscribe to it.
I don't think when watching Blink, oh my god, that's a Time Lord.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of it. I think it's fun.
I get why people find it fun.
Yeah.
Personally, for me, it's just trying to stitch 2 things together that don't need to be. It's trying to connect dots that don't need to be connected for me. But also, I understand that is absolutely the bread and butter of a lot of these theories.
I enjoy this one. I'd probably give it 9 cherub Weeping Angel baby shushes.
Shushes?
Oh, blowing out the matchstick.
So sorry, what's the rating system?
So I'd give this one 9 cherub Weeping Angel babies blowing out Rory's matchstick.
Out of 10.
Out of 10.
Cool.
Is it a matchstick?
It's a match.
Is, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'd give this to.
Next one. This is also one that Nick suggested.
Okay.
Graham is the Doctor.
That's insane. That's pure insanity. What do you mean? What do you mean? I like Graham as well, but he's not the Doctor.
The theory is that Bradley Walsh's Graham O'Brien is actually an incarnation of the Doctor.
What?
Living under a false identity, just like Ruth.
What?
With Ryan as his companion.
Shut up. Shut up.
Mirroring the Dr. Susan grandfather-grandchild dynamic. The evidence! In Ascension of the Cybermen, this one is like the smoking gun for some people.
What do you mean the smoking gun?
Like the bit of evidence that you go, ha! See? That's it.
In Ascension of the Cybermen?
Yeah.
Proceed.
In Ascension of the Cybermen, Graham seemingly stops himself from saying that he is the Doctor.
When?
And the line that it's when he's talking to... Is it Ravio? Is that her name?
The woman?
The Scottish woman.
Yeah.
Is she Scottish?
I don't know. I've watched this a handful of times.
Yeah.
Is she Scottish?
Let's say she's Scottish.
On the little, like, military camp thing.
The like the middle-aged lady that's...
Yeah. Brown hair.
Yeah. She basically makes a comment about him being mad or something. And his reply, he goes, "Excuse me, I'm the most normal bloke you're ever going to meet."
I need to watch this.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Please find it.
I didn't realise this at first, but in his tweet about it, Nick suggested that what he actually stops himself from saying is, "I'm the dog's bollocks."
Oh, probably.
But it might even just be Bradley Walsh fluffing a line.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, extra little bit of evidence.
Go on.
This one's from me, myself. In Fugitive of the Jadoon, Jack mistakes Graham for the Doctor.
Yeah, but that's just him being sexist.
Or is it? Has he got some kind of intuition?
No.
That Graham is actually a future incarnation of the Doctor? Or...
Captain Jack shouldn't even be there.
Or is Graham...
The original
child?
Oh, fuck off. No, shut up. That is not on your list.
No.
Good.
No.
I'm sorry, I just swore.
No.
I just swore. And I'm sorry, but you deserved that.
I deserved it? Wow, okay.
No. Yes.
Well, what's the rating for that one, please?
Okay, Graham being the Doctor, which is absolutely awful. I give it 1... You're doing it, mate!
Out of
10.
Nice. I like it. Okay, here's one. This is from the dark realms of Tumblr.
Okay.
Okay. The Midnight Entity is a TARDIS.
All right.
No, I'm bloody listening.
No.
This is from the Tumblr user What We Can Fic.
Go on, give me the evidence.
So essentially, the theory is that the creature from Midnight is the soul of a TARDIS.
Okay. This is starting to sound a bit sexy, so I'm ready for this one.
Okay. I can't tell on some of these which ones you're going to be like yes, and you're going to be like absolutely not, get away.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. I'm not
roll of a dice.
This one. It is.
So the evidence.
Yeah.
The Doctor's wife obviously establishes that the essence of a TARDIS can be removed from the actual machine.
Yeah.
The Midnight creature hones in on a Time Lord, as opposed to the other human passengers. And the repeating could be a result of the translation circuit trying to adjust to being inside a human body. And speaking in sync, or before people, could be a result of its time travel capabilities.
Well, that's kind of sick, isn't it?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. But then that could be,
That could be anything, though, couldn't it?
Yeah, they could be like the Midnight Entity is blank, and I'd be like, no, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I don't want a cool theory. I want it to be
a
question mark.
Yeah. No, I quite like that one.
Yeah.
Just for it to be like, oh, that's a fun thing to deep dive into and think about. And then think of all the ways that... I mean, that would not work for the well.
No.
In any way, shape or form. It wouldn't work. It's a bit sexy. If it wasn't the Midnight Entity and it was a different kind of entity and it was embedded in a good story, I could get on board with that.
Yeah.
I quite like that.
What are you giving it?
I give it... Because it piques my interest. But it wouldn't work, so what should I give it? I give it 3 Jeffros out of 10.
3?
Yeah.
That's way lower than I thought you were going to give it.
No, because it's sexy and piqued my interest, but it wouldn't work, would it? Because I do like the question mark, and I do like how you don't actually know what the Midnight Entity is.
Yeah, no, I'm not disagree. 3 Jeffros out of 10 also. That's okay.
I was
sure.
going to say 3 Twinks out of 10, but I couldn't do that.
3 goth Twinks out of 10.
But I couldn't say that.
Nah, you can.
And you're going to cut that for me.
Sure. A more recent one now.
Okay.
This is from the Reddit user conscious-long-881. Mrs. Flood is the god of stories.
Didn't I say that?
Yes. I believe you did. I was trying to work out if that was my theory or not, but I thought Anansi was going to be god of stories and they were going to do...
Yeah, and that's when I said, "Oh no, wouldn't it make more sense if there was Mrs. Flood?" And then we started, and then I said about the bookend opening and closing and all of that. Yeah.
Well, here's.
I mean, I backed that.
So no prizes for guessing what this is going to rank. So the evidence, fourth wall break, suggests that she's aware of her fictional status within the series.
Yeah.
I really like this theory actually because it. Like that, how this theory was laid out, because it went into some cool little real world links.
Right.
So the Norse god Loki in modern reimaginings is not just the god of mischief, but the god of stories and narratives.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Flood's goal would be the equivalent of Ragnarok, collapsing the old reality so that a new one can take its place, done via a flood.
Right.
Which is quite nice, tying it into the mythology and stuff. Her line, "Tell your maker I will come to storm down his gates of gold and seize his kingdom in my true name," strongly suggests that she's planning to enact some kind of apocalypse.
Yeah.
Ruby Sun Day and Belinda Chandra is moon in Sanskrit.
Okay.
During Ragnarok, both the sun and moon are destroyed, signalling the end of the world.
Oh, I like that.
Which is just...
That's fun,
That's quite a nice
that's
little...
That's just nice, isn't it?
Sort of nominative...
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Even if that's got nothing to do with anything.
No.
Just
that's
the
just
sun
nice.
and moon link.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's the thing. Maestro suggests that there was a god present when Ruby was left on Ruby Road.
Yeah.
Which, obviously, we then find out is Sutek. But could it be the god of stories that's rewriting the narrative? And maybe that's why the whole thing of Ruby's mother, oh no, she's no one important, and and messing with, you know.
Interesting. That's nice.
And finally, something which was kind of spotted by a lot of people, she's dressed like former companions and hints at an intimate knowledge of the Doctor's most personal and emotional journeys, as if she has observed his entire story from outside the narrative.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
I think it'd be very meta and very sort of...
Well, it's better than what we got.
Yeah.
I like that one more.
Yeah. No, I really like this. I think it'd be cool. I genuinely thought they were going to do a God of Stories.
Yeah, so
because so much of it was about stories and the legend and I should say as well, like the bits like the Chandra being moon and Sanskrit and stuff like that. If they did like a Star Beast style, of course.
No, don't.
Chandra means moon.
Shut up.
I mean, just that as like
just as something that you can dive into and have a think about, and it's there because don't even
as a hidden detail to go.
I can't believe
that's cool.
You just brought up the most triggering thing about that episode. You know how much that actually really pisses me off.
I know. Oh.
Of course, because all of the. Oh, shut up.
So, what you can
Sorry, that gives me 10 mental breakdowns out of 10. No, I do like that one. I did think of it before.
I did.
No, I meant I did think that it could be that before I started talking about her being the Rani.
Yeah.
Which was actually the correct one, which is insane. Anyway.
No, I don't remember that.
You still haven't given me my prize for that.
What you rating this?
Nice. I give this 8 snowflakes out of 10.
Nice.
But what do the snowflakes mean?
Nothing. So 0 out of 10. Here's one that I really thought this was where they were going. I don't know if I like it well, no, I don't like it, but also the fact that it seemed to be going this way and then they just didn't do anything.
Okay, so this is to do with Belinda.
No.
Oh.
Makes me feel like, at least if they'd actually done that it would have served a purpose.
Okay.
Like, I might not have liked it, but at least it would have been doing something.
Is this a recent one as well?
Not this era.
Oh, God. It's Chibnall era then, yeah.
Vinder and Bell.
Here we go. Oh, no. I'll tell you already. I'll tell you already what Vinder is Captain Jack. Captain Jack was supposed to be there, couldn't because he got cancelled.
Oh, no, that's just behind the scenes. Proper.
Yeah, no, exactly. So they had to bring Vinder and Bell in, but to try and mask what Captain Jack's actual appearance was supposed to be.
Do you want to hear my theory?
Yep.
Well, it's not my theory. Vinder and Bell are the Doctor's parents.
What?
Do you not remember this?
I didn't know about this.
Oh, this was big theory during Flux.
What do you mean?
Big theory.
Oh, what? And the baby's the Doctor? Yeah. Oh, and that's the timeless child?
So the theory is that the as yet unborn child of Vinder and Bell in Flux is the timeless child, aka the Doctor. Because...
Okay, right. And you know that I don't really like... I like the idea of the timeless child. I don't like it being the Doctor.
Uh-huh.
So, let me listen to this.
Okay. I've not got stacks of evidence here.
Okay.
But, by which I mean I've got one, which is very flimsy at best.
Okay.
However, I think it was more from the fact that... So, Vinder is division,
sure,
right?
Sure.
I think.
Yeah, maybe.
But they kind of skirted around saying where he was from.
All I remember is he was in space.
Yeah, he was in space.
And then the Flux happened.
Was he division?
He was sent there because he was naughty.
Yeah, no, he was naughty. No, he wasn't division, was he?
No.
He was part of...
Because he was in one of the episodes. In one of the episodes, he was dressed up in division clothing, but so was Yaz and whatever, because it was when 13 was supposed to be Joe Martin.
Thing. Yeah. No, that was it.
Okay.
I'm thinking that the Grand Serpent was division.
No, but he's not. He was a completely separate thing that was absolutely...
Okay, well that piece of information isn't relevant then.
Okay, so your only bit of evidence...
No, that's not it.
Okay.
But I think they skirted around saying where he was from.
Yeah. Because they didn't know, because it was supposed to be Captain Jack.
There were things in there that, like, Jodie tended to refer to him as that lad. Because I think he hadn't introduced himself, like, as her name, with his name. So to her, it was just that lad, and then maybe if there was going to be a reveal that at some point in episode 5 or whatever, he'd be like, oh it's Vinder or whatever.
It would have been way better than Survivors at the front.
And she'd go, whom, and have a little, oh my God, I remember. Dad?
That'd be awful.
But also the whole thing with, like, the pregnancy and them, like, that doesn't really go anywhere. So people were like, oh, it must be that the baby is of relevance.
Sorry, are we trying to say that anything of Chibnall era went anywhere?
I'm saying nothing. So, the one bit of evidence that I have...
Go on.
Belle makes a comment about Vinder potentially looking different the next time she sees him. A possible reference to regeneration and the subsequent change in appearance, ?
This is probably the one I hate the most.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you giving it?
Like, all right.
0 as yet unborn child.
Right. So Flux, actually, when I rewatched it a couple of months ago, I didn't mind the first, like, I think it was like 3 or 4 episodes.
Interesting.
And, like, I was generally like, okay, like, this is all right. I think it was the first 4, which it was after Village of the Angels that I started to go, oh. Is that episode 5?
Yeah, it definitely. I mean, I'm not a massive.
No. I think.
Fan anyway,
I think Flux was. They were trying to do something with Flux, and I didn't disagree with what they were trying to do. I think it was just too many.
You didn't disagree with it.
No, like I can accept it for what it is.
It was like, I'm trying to do this, and you were like, no, you're not.
I didn't tell it off.
Okay, that's good. That's very nice of you.
Thank you. Like I respect Flux for what it is, and like it kept me entertained for a bit. There were just some like journeys that, and I'm not really a fan of The Division.
Yeah.
Really, and like it's not my favorite, but I can appreciate it for what it was trying to do, and the story it was trying to tell. And I don't mind the issue. To be fair, the only issue, there's two issues I have with The Timeless Child. The first one is that it's the Doctor, which a lot of people agree with. I don't agree it should be the Master either. I think it should be something completely different, because I really enjoy the darker sides of the Time Lords. We know that there were a bunch of, I was going to say a bunch of bastards, but we know that they're
a bunch of bastards.
Yeah, they are a bunch of bastards. So like all of that I can subscribe to, and I really enjoy all of that, and I like the darkness of that. That's all fine. The second thing that I didn't like was, and this was in show, in universe, when they did it through, they told the story through that Irish guy and the policeman and all of that.
Yeah.
What was that? That was the one before Timeless Child, wasn't it? That was in Ascension of the Cyberman.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that, and I was like, oh, this is being told really cleverly, and I actually really enjoyed it. And then in the Timeless Children, they just retold it.
Yeah.
And really explained it as if we didn't understand what's the point in having it in Ascension of the Cyberman, because you didn't trust your audience and just completely explained it in the next episode anyway with the Master and Doctor, and you could have just done something really fun. Anyway.
I cannot wait until we end up reviewing those episodes.
It really angers me, because it was really clever and I really enjoyed it. Even though it was all to do with the Doctor, and I don't like that, I really enjoyed how it was presented to us, and I thought, Chibnall, you actually did something extremely clever here and really well written, and I really enjoy it.
The weird sort of like, it's very sort of stylistic. It's kind of what he went on to do with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, and I enjoyed that. Sort of
slightly Lynchian, like not literal, stylized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed it, and then he upset me in The Timeless Children, or Child, whatever it is.
He upset me.
He did. He upset me.
Did you tell him off?
I didn't tell him off. I'd love to sit down with him.
And tell him off?
Not tell him off. Just buy him a coffee and ask him some questions.
Ask if he's okay.
So no, he gets bad rep. So if the Timeless Child wasn't the Doctor, and they fully fleshed out Vinder and Belle, and those two having the baby, which is the Timeless Child, and they incorporated that into the whole thing, you know, when the kid's in the air and there's all that.
The Corunks.
Thank you. All of that.
How do you mean incorporated that?
Because wasn't that supposed to be the Timeless Child?
Nope.
What do you mean? What?
Completely unrelated. Because this was one of my points.
Was that not supposed to be?
When I did my Power of the Doctor video essay, I was like, the whole Timeless Child thing is completely dropped. It never gets picked up again after Flux. I don't understand how you have something like that. We are going on a little bit of a tangent here.
Yeah.
Like, you have something like the Corunks, and it's, you know, because it was like this little jellyfish of energy or whatever.
Exactly.
And then they were like, oh no, it's got this consciousness,
and it was a literal child, right?
Something.
No,
it was taking on the appearance of a child because it has this technology or like ability to appear as something that the viewer would instantly want to help and feel sorry for, right?
Yeah.
So it takes on the appearance of a child, right? Which in itself is like, if you want it to be a child, just have it be a child. Like, it doesn't need to be a like ball of energy that's disguising itself as just have it be a child.
Okay.
But also, like, that makes that visual more interesting and like horrific, of having this 5-year-old chained up and being used as a battery.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrific, like, as a piece of imagery, like suspended in the air and like. But also, how are you not seeing that as, oh, somebody taking advantage of a child and using their innate abilities to for your own gain,
which is exactly
at the expense of, and not go, we could. There's a parallel here.
Yeah, which is what I thought they were going for.
No, Because there's no the timeless child and any of that stuff, even the flux, none of that just exists within Power of the Doctor. For further criticism of the Power of the Doctor, I have a 2-hour video essay on my channel. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go with my theory that I apparently made connections that weren't there.
Sure.
Okay, so say...
I mean, it's a very valid connection. As soon as they do that, the pre-titles bit,
yeah,
and it, when the cargo hold drops it, and it's the kid there.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, because it's like a young black girl.
Yeah.
Which the timeless child... Obviously, I'm not saying that they were the same or whatever, but I think the sort of imagery and the optics of it being a young black girl originally as like the first timeless child, like when she's found beneath the portal, that as a kind of sort of allegory for colonialism, or like there's so much stuff that you could I'd say it in that video essay, like it could be a metaphor for so many things, like colonialism, like animal testing, and like how we're willing to take other lives, and because we think that they're lesser or not as important or whatever, we'll test things on there and be like, oh, okay, yeah, we can now use it on ourselves, or like any of that. I think the fact that it's a black child makes that sort of maybe colonialism sort of idea a bit more. It has an extra punch. Do you know what I mean? So as soon as that door falls down and it's this young girl, I immediately went, oh, they're either doing this is the timeless child, or we're doing a parallel to the timeless child, and then that's going to link into the Doctor's own thing of like, and kind of explore. Yeah, no, apparently not.
Oh. Okay.
So.
Okay, right, back to what we were actually talking about.
Vinder and Bell.
If Vinder and Bell did have the timeless child and it wasn't related to the Doctor in any way, but it was the setup, and for that storyline.
That's actually exhausted you, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's actually that's, and it.
What are you giving it?
The issue is really quickly. The issue is, my issue is because I need to understand it. It's making me want to go back and watch it now.
Yeah. And
Charlie Day it. And I know that I'm not going to get anywhere, but I need some sort of resolution that I'm satisfied with. And I thought I had come to it, but apparently not.
No.
Right, I'm giving this... What's that little face that pops up? What does she call it?
Oh, Christ. What, on the little...
on the little thing.
Monitor.
Yeah, what is it called? Bow or something.
I don't know what it's called. And it called, like, BB or something.
It's B something in it.
While you look that up, I'm going to go for a wee.
Right.
I'm not even going to stop the recording. I'm just going to let you...
Let me cook. Tig me.
That classic character.
Yeah. I'm giving it 0 Tig me's out of 10.
Beautiful. Right. Okay, next one. This one's quite cool, actually.
All right.
I like this.
Okay.
It's just it's more of a headcanon than a theory. Time Lords weaponized regeneration during the Time War. So the theory is the reason that the regeneration effect is so explosive in the modern series is due to the Time Lords tampering with it during the Time War in order to utilize the process as a last-ditch weapon when individuals were killed during battle, harming any enemies that might be around them.
I like that. I can get on board with that. Because all of the regenerations in Classic Who are completely different to what we've got in Modern Who. And that coming after the Time War and the colour of the glow, the explosive nature of it, I can fully get behind. And I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's obviously not just the Doctor that we see regenerate like that. The Master, River, Mel's to River and all of that.
Even the little girl when she regenerates in the alleyway.
We also see, so obviously it starts with the Ninth Doctor's
Yeah.
regen. That's the first one that we see.
Yeah.
But we obviously also see the War Doctor regenerate with
Yeah.
that effect. And the Eighth Doctor appears to have the
He glows as well, doesn't he, when he drinks the
glowing
chalices?
hand,
Yeah.
and then he lurches back in pain and
Yeah.
doubles over. Yeah, I thought that was just a little neat detail. That's like,
I like that.
If you for whatever reason needed an explanation for why regeneration looks the same now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I fully like that.
What are you giving it?
10 Doctor's hands.
10 10th Doctor's hands out of 10.
Yeah.
10 10th Doctor's hands out of 10 10th Doctor's hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that one. Yeah, 10.
Nice.
10.
I was going to say, I kind of skipped over the fact that you're giving that a 10 out of 10. Yeah.
I fully invested that. Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah,
New headcanon for you.
Thank you.
Roger Ap William is Ruby's brother.
Sorry. Hold on a little bloody minute. Hold on. Give me evidence now.
Well, let me give you the theory.
Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I mean, it's not much, but 73 Yards' fascist prime minister is actually related to companion Ruby Sunday.
Companion.
The evidence. I've got 2 pieces of evidence here.
I'm so scared.
The identity of Ruby's mother is only discovered thanks to William's DNA database. Perhaps he made such things compulsory in order to seek out his biological family.
Okay.
Second, the Welsh word ap in his name translates to son of, which I think is what he says that in the episode.
Yeah,
right? So it means son of.
Yeah.
Meaning his name literally translates to Roger, son of William. William is also the name of Ruby's father.
And I could absolutely see Russell chuckling away behind his keyboard as well. I could. Yeah, but the mother never mentions having another child, which I'd assume would have come up in conversation when Ruby found her. And she was only given up anyway because it was better for her safety.
Yeah.
So when she is around her mum all the time, surely she would have been like, oh yeah, I'm like in a better...
There's something I never quite understood. Because in Empire of Death, when they do the big, this is your mum reveal.
Yeah.
They say, is teenage pregnancy, all of this. And then there's a line that the father was a nasty piece of work.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when Ruby leaves in the TARDIS, when Ruby leaves
she
the
says
Doctor,
she's going to meet her dad.
She's like, oh, we've been in touch with my dad and we're trying to meet him. And
yeah.
So, like...
Why would you want to do that?
Because even just from a writing perspective, that means that the one piece of information that we have about this character is that he was a wrong one.
Yeah.
We've got nothing else to go on there.
Yeah.
And so much of a wrong un that...
Unless he's related to Ruby, but only half. It's the dad's son, and that's why he's evil. Not evil, but a bad guy. Because it's on the dad's side, not the mum's side.
Oh, Roger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like half.
But then
half
that
brother.
wouldn't. Yeah, but then that first bit of evidence wouldn't work because he's not gonna try and find her mum as well. Because it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Her DNA would be the dad's DNA. But then I guess the dad's DNA is in Ruby. Is
maybe
that how it works?
Ruby.
I'm not a science.
You're not a science.
No.
I'm not a science.
I'm not a science.
What are you giving it?
I'd prefer it not to be a thing. So, 0 DNA databases out of 10.
Oh, 0?
Yeah.
So this is as bad as...
Vinder
and Bell?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
you don't like people being people's... related to people, do you?
No, not really. No, because it... No. No. Yeah,
okay,
no.
Here's a...
It gets muddy and...
Here's a little one, right?
Right.
Donna picked up the Master's ring.
Excuse me?
So this is...
Oh, what? It's her... Have we gone and investigated if she has red nail polish?
Well, I'd just like to point out that this particular theory does not relate to the most recent example of Like, we're talking about the ring and not the tooth.
We're talking about End of Time.
Yeah. No,
of course, yeah.
Not End of Time. Last of the Time Lords.
Last of the Time Lords. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, it's a tooth, not a ring.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But I knew that's where you were going.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
So the hand that picked up the Master's ring at the end of Last of the Time Lords belonged to one Donna Noble.
But she wasn't there, was she?
No. The evidence... This is the only evidence I could find. There's a shot towards the end of Journey's End where she's on the phone.
Yeah.
And
she's
Donna's
talking
ring...
about calories.
And she's... Yeah. Susie Mare wouldn't lie.
Unless it's about calories.
As she sort of turns, her ring catches the light and flares on the camera.
Okay, so that's just a thing that happened. Because metal is reflective.
Has she got the Master's ring?
No.
What are you giving it?
Ridiculous. I give it 0 calories out of 10. That's silly.
Next, there's a silent on the TARDIS. The TARDIS has a stowaway.
Does it?
And it's a silent.
Is it? I mean, that'd make a fun story, I guess. Go on.
I've got some evidence for you.
Okay, give me the evidence.
It would be very difficult to tell if there were a silent aboard the Doctor's trip.
Yeah.
The Doctor's ship, rather, because of their memory trait.
Yeah, absolutely.
In The Lodger, Amy is left alone on the TARDIS and is seen looking off camera at several points before continuing to act as if everything is fine. In one of these instances, Amy audibly gasps at something, then acts completely normal.
I mean, within that kind of arc, the whole silence arc, like,
yeah,
fine. Like, that's like just an extra layer that would be fun if a silence was there and just builds into the whole world building of the silence being everywhere. It would have been fun if somehow that was explained in universe. Like, that could be a fun layer, but there's not permanently a silence on the TARDIS at all times.
Well, there's another theory suggests that River Song is the one that actually blows up the TARDIS.
Right.
If there were obviously the silence were trying to make that happen, but she's the one that
did.
Pushed the button or whatever.
Yeah.
If there were a silent on board telling her to do so, she would forget seeing it, but remember the command.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Right.
I should point out, by the way, I've just written these down. I don't believe any of these, apart from maybe that. Well, no, I don't believe any of them.
No, okay.
Okay.
I mean, like, I would happily write a story about a silence being on a TARDIS, because the idea of a stowaway on a TARDIS excites me anyway. So not even necessarily a silence, but just something being in the TARDIS that isn't there.
Are you referring to them as a silence?
A singular silence.
Silent.
Silent. A silent. The silence is a collective. All right.
I was just asking.
All right.
I was just asking.
All right.
All right.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Grammar police tonight. I'm tired.
I'm ill.
Yeah, you're making me ill.
What are you giving it?
Yeah. 0 stowaways out of 10.
Wow, you're not liking some of these, are you?
No, because it's just okay. No, I lie. I'm gonna give it 1 stowaway out of 10 because I like the concept of a stowaway being on the TARDIS, and it would be something that I'd write. A little extra like layer of if Amy's looking off in a different direction, being distracted on set. I mean, if Amy's looking at a silence, and yeah, like, okay, 1 stowaway out of 10.
It's 1 out of 10. You're like, yeah, I like that idea. 1 out of 10. Yep, yeah. Cool.
There's no base, like, there's no groundwork here.
Yeah, well, get ready, because the Doctor's name is a map.
Right.
The true name of the Doctor isn't really a name at all.
Okay.
Evidence. In some spin-off media, the Doctor's name is given as a mathematical formula, specifically delta cubed sigma x squared.
Yeah.
Some have theorised that this formula might correspond to a point in space-time, effectively making the name a set of coordinates or a map. An alternate version of this theory suggests that this isn't a physical map, but a temporal one, a distillation of the Doctor's timeline, everywhere he has been and everywhere he will ever go.
Right.
Hold up, I'm getting a chocolate.
Grab a
I'm going to
chocky.
settle in.
Yeah.
I'm getting a chocky. Go on, hit me with it.
Okay. I already don't care what the Doctor's name is.
Yeah.
Because can we all agree that the Doctor signifies a beacon of hope throughout time and space, and the Doctor is just what's the word, like not a placeholder, but like a, can you help me out with the word?
Like a figure, like a...
Yeah. So like the Doctor's like a figure, someone to like believe in, and someone who travels across time and space, and that's how he's known as the Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So his name's irrelevant because he is the Doctor, right?
Yeah.
So like I don't care about his name because it could be Jeff.
Mm.
That's fine. Like the Doctor's like...
Also, the thing with that is there will never be a satisfying answer to that.
No.
Even if it, like...
Even if we get a name.
Yeah. Because
like, it's irrelevant.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter because it's built, especially because it's been built up as it's this massive secret and it's the biggest.
Yeah, really, it's just, it doesn't matter. He's just the Doctor because it's the form that he's taken.
Yeah, and like I don't mind it being it's this big secret and this kind of like so and so knows my name, or like River knows my name, or speak your name, or this happens, and whatever. Like, that's fine.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you know that there can't be any payoff to that.
Yeah.
There's never any threat that they're going to go, that Matt Smith's going to go, okay, so...
My name is
Trevor.
Yeah.
Or like, my name is Galaraxophoran.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. There's nothing you can put there where you go, you either go, what? Or, okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea of Gallifreyan names or whatever sort of being something that we can't comprehend.
Yeah, that's
and it
fine.
Being this kind of slightly fantastical, like almost spiritual.
Yeah,
like the timeline thing. I prefer a little bit more to. It's a map for some coordinates somewhere.
Yeah, see, like that. It's like I can't, because the Doctor is the mystical name and the beacon of hope and all of that. That's what the Doctor is.
Yeah.
So that would, if it was like the Doctor's, when you translate it in whatever, it becomes a map and blah blah blah, because that's a made up name.
Yeah.
Then that makes more sense, but not his actual name. Like romanticizing what his name is. Like his actual name. Like that doesn't,
It doesn't matter.
I give that 0 names out of 10.
0 names. Nice. There's part of me that feels you might have stopped trying on the scoring systems.
No, I haven't stopped trying.
You were just like, let's stop talking about this now.
No, okay. Yeah, but what else can I say about his name?
I don't know. I was only wondering.
0 silence will fall when the question is asked, if that's what the Doctor's name is.
Out
of 10.
I thought you were going to go back to the silent tally marks.
0 silence tally marks. That's me giving up when I go back.
Okay, so next one.
Yeah.
Another very small, questionable one. Nardole is Dorium.
But he's not blue. Is that racist?
No. Well, it's funny you say that. The evidence. Nardole says he hasn't seen his real face in years because he swapped it for his current one whilst on the run. He also says that he used to be blue.
Oh, then there we go.
Dorium, of course, loses his head whilst fighting the Headless Monks.
Yeah.
Possibly explaining why he would need a new one.
Yeah.
And then he gets a little Matt Lucas head.
To be fair, fine.
Yeah.
I'm not invested in Delorium.
Delorium?
How do you spell it? How do you say it?
Dorium.
Dorium. I'm not really invested in Dorium.
Yeah.
I don't really care. But
I feel somebody's made this theory perhaps from the line where he goes, "Oh, I used to be blue," and also that they're 2 gentlemen that are sort of on the plumper side.
Yeah. I mean, fine.
Yeah. What are you giving it?
Oh, God. I don't really care. One headless monk chopping off Dorium's head. Out of 10.
Cool.
Because I don't care.
So, just so I'm aware for the scaling system.
Yeah.
One headless monk chopping off Dorium's head.
Yeah.
If you'd ranked that a 4,
yeah,
would that be 4 headless monks chopping off 1 Dorium head?
Yes.
Or 4 headless monks chopping off 4
No,
Dorium heads?
just 1. So
it's
a collective of them.
Cool. So it's not like a 1 monk to 1 Dorium head situation.
No.
They do
one Dorium, but multiple monks.
I see. Thank you for clearing that up.
Because realistically, you'd want 10 monks chopping your head off.
Yeah, realistic. In an ideal world, we'd all want 10 monks chopping our head off, obviously.
Yeah, because that's realistic.
Yeah. I just didn't know what your exchange rate was.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that, you know. Speaking of the headless monks.
Okay. Oh, no.
Jack was beheaded by the monks.
Oh, God, are we face of Bowen?
Yeah, we are. So.
But that's canon, though, no? Okay, I'll wait. I'll let you read it.
So. Evidence, part of this is kind of like a sort of behind the scenes bit, maybe this would have happened kind of thing.
Okay.
But I guess technically it still could have, we've just not seen it.
Right.
So Jack was originally meant to appear in A Good Man Goes to War.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What?
Jack was going to be in A Good Man Goes to War as part of the Doctor's, like, I'm getting an army together, and he'd go and get Jack. Okay. And the only reason it didn't happen was John Barrowman had scheduling conflicts, so he never ended up coming back.
That's insane.
Obviously, this episode features the Headless Monks, and their whole thing is decapitating people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so is that when it was going to happen?
Perhaps the idea was for Jack's fate that he would be decapitated, and then that head would grow to be the face of Bo.
Yeah, that's sick. That I could... Maybe I'd actually like A Good Man Goes to War. If that happened.
What are you giving that?
That excites me.
I think it's a neat little, like, throwaway, like, oh yeah, okay.
You know, at the end of the face of Bo's tentacles, he has the little balls.
Yeah.
I give it 7 face balls. Face of Bo balls out of 10.
You give this 7 face of Bo's balls out of 10.
Not his balls at the end of his tentacles.
Oh, I see. His tentacle balls. I see. No, you're right. I thought you were saying something rude, but that's much cleaner, yes.
I'm gonna change it.
No, that's staying. That's staying. Now, that was the last one that I found.
Oh, okay.
But we got 5 here.
Okay, I'm excited.
From your lovely Twitter followers.
Yeah.
So we'll run through a couple of these. This one I find really interesting.
Okay.
This is from @OnlyOhm
Okay.
Christopher Eccleston's character was the Master, and the real Doctor, David Tennant, was going to show up and defeat him in the Christmas special. So what I'm assuming here is all throughout Series 1, the Doctor isn't the Doctor.
Okay.
The character that Christopher Eccleston is playing is the Master, pretending to be the Doctor. And then in the Christmas invasion...
Why?
David Tennant was going to show up and go, "You're not the Doctor. I'm the Doctor. You're the Master."
Why?
And the Master would go, "Yeah, I bloody am. And so what? I can't be doing with this job anyway. Sack Russell T Davies. Sack Julie Gardner."
Liam. Stop. Right.
What do you reckon to that?
No. Respectfully.
Yeah.
No. I don't. What's the motivation? Why would that happen?
The only reasoning I can think of is that people were going, "Oh, Chris Eccleston's not like Doctor Who that we know. Like, he's not like..."
Yeah, but it builds on the character of a war-torn...
Yeah, but I imagine they were
Doctor.
going, "He's hard as nails. He could be a villain." That's the only...
What?
I don't know if that's right. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay.
I couldn't find any more info about this.
Okay. With all of the respect in the world, I'm going to give this one a no.
I should say these aren't theories from these people. These are ones that they've heard.
Oh, that they've heard. Okay,
Yeah,
I was going to say.
I mean, I'm assuming so.
Because I respect all of my Twitter besties. No, I'm going to give this 0 Christopher Eccleston as the master out of 10.
Okay, so we're just adopting the actual theory itself
For
as
this
the rating for the theory.
For this particular one.
That's meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
We've got one here from a very interesting username.
Okay.
At dadkisser69420.
Okay.
Every Time Lord is a bi-generation from the Doctor.
No. No.
No, there's more. There's more. There's more. Not
No.
only did they siphon the regeneration energy from the Timeless Child, but all major Time Lords are the Doctor. Or the Doctor and the Master are the first bi-generation.
No. Like, the only thing No. I don't like the Timeless Child anyway, in relation to the Doctor, but that one angers me. Like, at the minute, my body is tense and aching and hurts a little bit because of how much I don't like that.
You've really, seized up.
Yeah, my body's actually in physical pain right now.
Yeah.
And my muscles have, no.
I'm going to move on quickly before you have an aneurysm.
I actually don't even know what ranking I could possibly even muster up for that.
Minus numbers, perhaps?
Minus billion.
Yeah.
Minus billion. What's an angry thing in Doctor Who? What's a really angry moment? You know when Matt, the 11th Doctor, does his Colonel Runaway monologue?
Yeah.
Think of that as the concept of anger. Minus 1 billion Colonel Runaway monologues out of 10.
So what you're saying is your negative encapsulations of anger, so you're really happy about this.
No,
and
that's not what I said.
And you really like it to be true.
No, that's not
Thank
what
you.
I said. That's not what I said.
One, Mrs. Quill from Class was going to turn out to be the Doctor in disguise.
I've never seen Class.
No, you haven't, have you?
So I have no idea who that is.
It's interesting you say that. It's very interesting you say that.
Why?
That you've not seen Class.
I haven't.
No.
You're making it sound like I'm lying.
No, I just mean it's interesting that you say that as someone that's in control of the schedule and happens to know
that
what
I will
we
be.
might have planned next year.
Yeah.
That was from at a madman not a box, Jamie on Twitter.
I've never seen Class, so
No.
I can't actually give any kind of ranking.
It's Catherine Kelly's character.
Don't know who that is.
Oh, that's quite difficult to say.
Who's Catherine Kelly? Wait, is she from Coronation Street?
Yeah, I think she used to be in Corrie. Yeah.
Are you proud I knew who someone was?
Yeah.
Without pictures?
Yeah, to be honest.
Just saying. Just want to make you all aware that I just did that.
Yeah. Usually, if I reference someone and then straight away Kat goes, oh, yeah. That's because I've edited it. I've edited out the 20 seconds in between that.
They took for you
where
to get your phone out.
Kat stares at me
Blankly.
like I've just dribbled down my shirt. And goes, oh, and I have to get on Google, get a photo up.
Yeah.
So scroll through a few. What's she been in? Just in
IMDb comes up.
in this really famous film. No, this really never seen it.
Yeah.
This really don't know what that is. She was in this one episode of Grey's Anatomy. Oh yeah. That's usually what happens.
You have to link it to my interest.
I've got one here from Alexander Yates.
Ah, very good friend of the pod.
Yeah, a good friend of the pod. Clara and Cal from Silence in the Library are the same person. I have absolutely no idea, other than that girl could maybe have
Been a young Clara.
Sort of look a little bit like a child's
like
version of Jenna Coleman, but not really. But if you squint.
Okay. Any other information on that?
Just that Alexander thought that would have been quite cool.
No. Respectfully.
I love my Twitter besties, but no.
No, I do.
But also, you're wrong.
You have to be honest. But Cal, the reason why that doesn't work is Cal's supposed to be, inside number 9, Steve Pemberton's, granddaughter.
Yeah.
And he set the whole library up for her because of her love of books, and it's a way to keep her spirit alive, right?
No, I think she's technically his. She's older than him, I think.
Or is it grandmother?
I think he. Yeah.
Sorry, other way around.
I think it's his grandmother and his great grandparents.
Right.
Made the library
Cal.
for. I think, if I'm remembering.
I haven't seen it in so long.
It's interesting you say that. It's interesting you say that. As someone that's in control of the schedule and knows what's coming up next year.
That's really funny.
And
I probably won't watch it until then either.
I might just throw that in at random points, just to.
Because I don't know the schedule, so you could have anything set up.
Just to gaslight you into thinking that we're doing like stories that we're not doing.
That's evil.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, no, because the only reason why Clara's the impossible girl is because of the Doctor's time stream and all of that arc. So it doesn't quite work out for her to be Cal, because there's no like substance for that or need, or like that's not necessary.
I don't know what would come of that. Yeah.
But all right.
What are you giving that?
I'm really sorry, Alexander. 0. No. You know when the Doctor throws the chicken leg and the Vashtanarada...
I knew you were going to give the chicken leg.
Eat it. I'm going to give 0 full flesh chicken bones out of 10. The Vashtanarada wouldn't...
Sorry, full flesh
chicken
bones?
Oh, chicken legs.
Right, okay.
I'm going to give 0 fully fleshed chicken legs...
Why are you specifying that
out of 10, because the Vashtanarada wouldn't even touch it.
Okay, you got me there. I was like, why are you specifying how much meat is on the bone? No, valid.
Thank you.
Last one now.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd save this one till last,
the best
because
till last.
I genuinely cannot tell if this is a real theory,
okay,
or a shitpost.
Okay.
I genuinely have no idea, because I don't know what's real anymore.
Okay.
So this is from Erica at Hoovian25.
Okay. Hi, Erica. What? You're scaring me.
The brig impregnated a sea devil and Salt is Kate Stewart's half-sibling.
I don't want that to be a shitpost. So bad. The brig getting it on with the okay, think of classic Sea Devils.
Yep.
So they're not going to look like the Aqua...
Guggen Batharor.
Yeah. And the brig just went, you know what? The prison's empty. Yeah. The Doctor and the Master have gone. Oh, there's a true Sea Devil in here. Hi, baby girl.
Yeah.
Let's get it on.
I did commit genocide on your cousins a couple of years ago.
Yeah. However... Shh.
Hey, tell you what, that netting, that looks so much better on my bedroom floor.
Yeah. The way you walked out of the sea.
No, because now I'm imagining the Sea Devils walking out of the sea like James Bond in Casino Royale, like Daniel Craig, like yeah.
And he's like, I saw you walk out of the sea last night.
I didn't like how your voice... I didn't like what you did with your voice there.
It kind of...
No, I don't like this.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
I just wanted to say, baby girl.
Oh, God.
Will you have my fish babies?
That might be the worst thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth. Fucking hell.
I love this one. Oh, that's so funny.
Homo Aqua in the streets, Sea Devil in the sheets.
I'm actually going to be sick. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm getting a hot flash.
Right.
I'm getting a hot flash.
Whether or not Salt is Kate Stewart's sibling, half sibling,
Salt Lethbridge Stewart,
or whether the brig. No, I can't say that.
Oh, say it.
Whether the brig got. I'm not leaving that in. I can't.
Oh my god.
I don't know how much of that was cut, but I'm going to imagine quite a lot of it.
On the Patreon.
Yeah, join the Patreon and we'll release.
I actually nearly threw up. That was funny.
Christ alive.
Oh my god. Erica, you brought us so much joy this evening.
See, I knew we needed to finish with that one.
And that's
So
exactly what he said.
Oh, good night. Good night.
That's exactly what the brigadier thought.
Well, I think we'll. I was going to say I think we'll wrap up there, but I think the brig should have.
Oh my god.
That was Doctor Who's craziest fan theories.
I feel sick.
Do you know any fan theories that we didn't list here that you think deserve a
comment
mention? Let us know in the comments. Or you can drop us an email at thesayswhopod@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us via our new social links. I'm going to put the link tree in the description. All of the stuff is there, including where you can find us separately. Kat, where can they find you?
You can find me at simplykt_XO on Twitter and Instagram. Where can they find you, Tip?
Thank you very much for asking. They can find me probably in some kind of padded cell after the end of this. But also on the Twitter, at Sun and Biscuit, and on the Sun and Biscuit YouTube channel, which you may very well be listening to this here podcast on right now. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride.
That's exactly what the brig said.
Yes, if you have enjoyed, as well as all of the shameless plugs that we've done for the Patreon and our socials and all of that jazz, you give us a like, subscribe, share, leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen. That would really help. You don't have to leave a review, like write a review if you want. You can just go, hey, this is 5 stars, because really it's not going to be anything other than under 5 stars.
No, let's be honest.
It's not going to be 0 tigmies out of
series tigmies out of Vinda.
We all know it's going to be 10 10th Doctor hands out of 10 10th Doctor hands.
100%.
But unfortunately, you can only rank it out of 5. But we'll take that.
Okay. We're 5 Doctors out of 5 Doctors.
Yes.
Even
Which is more than the 5 Doctors have.
I was literally about to say.
Yeah, 3.5.
Yeah.
Another thing. Big thank you to Brendan.
Yes.
Who last week we sort of
soft launched
our Patreon, sort of, through the
word out.
And much to my surprise, Brendan joined the Patreon.
So we've got some content for you coming.
Yeah. And it was completely bare. So absolute legend, bless him. Just, taking a leap of faith on that one.
Yeah.
But
we really
thank
appreciate
you, mate. Really appreciate that.
That's fun.
That's lovely of you. We will be getting some stuff on there.
Yeah.
Imminently.
Yes.
And then the big proper launch is
next year.
Christmas Eve.
Yep, that's it.
Christmas Eve.
I know the schedule.
Yes, of course you do. But yeah, if anyone is interested in Patreon, it's set at £2 a month. So it's not big bucks. Obviously, completely understand if people are like, I've not got £2. And even if I do, I'm not giving them to you two. You pair of clowns.
Yeah. I wouldn't spend the last £2 on it.
It's so valid. So valid.
I do it for free.
Yeah. But yeah, if you were interested, there'll be links.
Yes, we've set up some new socials for the pod. So we've got Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. So all of our little reels and some clips and bits and bobs will end up on there.
Yep.
As and when.
So if you want to follow us. We're also going to be dropping, probably this week, the schedule for December.
Christmas
schedule.
Oh yeah. And I'll probably be posting some bits on Twitter as well. I like polls. I like knowing what you guys think. So I'll probably
you love a poll, don't
I
you?
love a poll, so I'll probably be doing some polls over there.
Yeah.
I love a poll.
But yeah, thank you to everyone that's even remotely interested in this silly little thing that we do.
Yeah.
Links to all of that shall be in the old description. The bio, the description, the wherever it bloody is.
Wherever,
you know where to
You know
look.
where it is. You're here, you know where it is.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for listening. Next week, what are we back with, Kat? We
are back with another banging podcast.
Yes, we are. What are we talking about?
We're talking about so much interesting stuff.
Yeah, anything specific?
Yep. Take it away.
We are going to be talking about a certain story. Oh yeah.
The Giggle!
We're going to be talking about The Giggle, 2 years on from its broadcast.
This is going to be an interesting one, because I think we had different thoughts.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Did we watch
going
this one
back
together?
and... We did watch this one together,
I thought so.
I'm looking forward to going back to that
oh
and
my God.
seeing... I have seen it since.
Yeah.
But not in a while. And obviously so much has happened since.
Yeah.
We've had a whole Doctor come and go.
Yeah. That's insane to think.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So yeah, join us for that. We're also going to be covering episodes 1 and 2 of The War Between the Land and the Sea.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Let's see if we get a little flashback to the Briggs escapades circa 1972.
That's that. You know how they're re-editing the Sea Devils the Saturday before.
It's the X-rated.
It's just to give some context to when they reveal that Salt is the Briggs' daughter, half daughter, or whatever it is. Salt is Kate's.
They're just going to linger on a
half sister.
Linger on a shot of the brig, like looking into the distance.
You're gonna hear that, the like sultry music, and it does like a hard zoom, a couple of like love heart, like
pink hue over
stickers,
yeah.
And that's how you know.
See you next week.
Bye.